yesterday, during the Commonwealth Business Forum in Westminster, London, our president couldn't tell us in Nigeria. Went all the way to UK to tell Jumoke that she's a Nigerian youth that likes free things. Based on the notion of Nigerians, they just want to, they're an all-rich nation, waiting for money from oil. According to him, Nigeria has a very young population like Tokwe and Jumoke. Yes. And Mariam. Most of whom are uneducated. Okay, you're educated. You're not educated. But wanted everything offered them on a silver platter. Just because the country is an oil-producing nation. Below the belt. What are your thoughts on this? Please join the conversation. 070-8066-8014. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag your TVC so we can read your tweets. Jumoke, bear in mind, they are also in the house talking about pro-Buhari, anti-Buhari, and these are the kind of issues young people are getting themselves involved
when
with.
A parent, and you know, I see our president, Muhammadu Buhari, as a grandfather to me.
Oh, really? Now you see him as a grandfather?
I've said it over and over again that I'll tell him grandpa go arrest. You know, but like, if you want to correct your child, we are advised not to do it in front of everybody. Oh my God. If you really want the message to sink in, these are discussions you have with your children in-house. But we seem to hear from our grandfather and our president more when he's outside the country than within the country. You don't wash your dirty linen outside. You don't embarrass your people outside. Yoruba will say, you can't buy yourself back. If you are selling your nation, your country, you're selling us cheaply to the international audience. You can't buy back that character. You've sold us cheaply. Is what he's saying a fact? I don't agree. He is a beneficiary of free education. In his time, all of them, free healthcare. In his time, they were not traveling out for healthcare. People, Morayo, were coming to Nigeria from other African countries to meet our professors, to get educated here, to get health here. And their generation sort of messed it up. And they're now blaming us for asking for what we deserve and what we earned. We should earn.
Tokwe, recently, I was driving down my street. Somebody opened the new open ground near my street, on my street. And I see young Friday nights, young Nigerians drinking, there, partying, the girls laughing, giggling, and I'm thinking, your counterparts abroad are either doing something more constructive. There are loads of them. Really, we sit back. Yes, I don't blame them. I'm not saying it's their fault. Yes, these people...
We have to make ourselves happy now.
I don't understand what Mariah is saying. Who are the people at Coachella? Were they Nigerian youths? People having fun. Please.
God bless
people are
you.
allowed to have fun.
Beyonce, she a Nigerian youth.
What you said is
not at the expense of our country.
Very insensitive and clearly out of touch. You mean these are youths that are everywhere, that are known worldwide because of their music, their creativity, their fashion. They are working so hard, even though that the country is not encouraging. There's no like welfare system or anything to help these youth. And the reason why a lot of our Nigerian names are heard abroad is because of people like Wizkid, Davido. Are these people sitting down? Just, you know, we have scientists, we have a few of them that have sat down here who have gone abroad because they do not get the sort of education that they need for the sort of things that they're already doing here. And they still come back here to provide jobs, to teach us the way to do things. So
you're right, Maria, because interestingly, I just got a phone. A young kid, Femi. Please. If this guy is a whiz kid. When I say whiz, there's nothing he can't fix. There's all by sports, phones, laptops. The guy failed. I'm wondering, this kind of guy that...
In talking about this Femi, right? Mr. Lukman sent his nephew to me that he wants to do entertainment. Jumoke, help me mentor him. When the guy came, I said, oh God, there's nothing to add to what you're doing already. When he dropped his dossier, what he's doing already, he's 23. He's just coming out of university, already helping brands, brand on social media. I'm looking at him and thinking, wow, no help from any government whatsoever. I'm trying to calculate President Buhari's age in 1966, when he joined General T.Y. Danjuma and Abacha and other people to carry out a coup, counter coup actually in July. He was in his 20s, by my calculation, if he's truly 75, because that was 52 years ago. So he that went to military school, right, till today, that he goes out on medical tourism, it is paid for by taxpayers' money. He's saying to Commonwealth Come on, did you see the face of the man seated beside him? Like, what is this guy talking about? That Nigerian youths were predominantly under 30, were uneducated, were lazy, were looking for everything free of charge. That isn't true. It means, therefore, that the president does not think that it's the responsibility of government to provide education and health.
Oh, no. Excuse me? No, you can't use that.
Please, I did induction and reduction and deduction in university. I can induce that if he's saying that we're lazy and we're waiting for free education and health, he believes that is not our right. I can induce that. But my question is this to the president. Former President Jonathan, that we used to call clueless, on a regular would have media chats. President Buhari has never had a media chat. Okay. No, what he does is talk to us on maybe October 1. Media chat.
One he had like this. I had all these people. There's one. I remember one.
Media chat.
He had a few people there. I remember it.
But every time he goes outside, he will insult us. He will abuse us.
Hey, because of people like you, Najumoke, you're constantly always shouting on TV.
Yes,
that's the problem. He has gone to UK where there's no problem for him to shout.
I have supported, I campaigned for him. I remember knocking on my neighbors' doors to go out and vote because I felt that this is change. And I have on this couch told everybody that I am no longer a believer in the change. So I have a right to feel bad when I feel like my leader isn't communicating with me, like he understands what I'm going through. So it is...
But do you understand what he's trying to do?
I understand what he's trying to do. I understand that he's being lied to consistently by people that are trying to manage information to him.
Right.
And if he wants to remain our president, he needs to come on ground, see what is going on in the country, understand what people are going through. I am speaking for thousands of people. We are feeling it.
Right,
he is not.
Let me take this call, then I'll come to you, Mariam. Morning, are you there?
Julie, yes.
Hi, Julie. Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
I love the conversation this morning. Jumoke is my role model. I salute you. I just want to contribute this money because me, myself, I'm hungry. I'm 50-something plus. How can you say the youth, they are not hardworking? When you yourself, is there any free education? And brutally provided free education for us in Edo State. He does a lot of things for us. And even Nate Awolowo did a lot of things for us. What has he done? And it is the youth that empower him to be there. What does he want? And he said he doesn't want the youth to be the president. He wants to rule. When he was first speaking, yes, he was like a skeleton. He doesn't look like our own president. They want us to see.
Okay, thank you very much, Julie.
We don't want you to know that we, this youth, we are ready for him to experience.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much, Julie. See, I think our leaders there, the perception out there is that young people are not concerned about politics, that we don't care.
Which young people is he talking about?
Because if you talk to leaders, they always feel, they'll ask you, who are you talking to? Is it the elites or the guys on the ground? Because the guys on the ground just want to hear, they're like, they call it instructions.
Give me a recharge card.
Give me a recharge card, I'm good to go. So that's what the leaders and politicians see. They assume that that's all how all African Nigerian youths are.
That's why they crumble the educational sector so that we cannot think. But some of us will still self-educate ourselves.
Maria, let me let you jump in here.
You know, I was going to say, and the caller mentioned it, which is we need to, I hope he remembers that this change that he preached and that he was able to be elected was on the backbone of youths on social media. These youths that are lazy. I was among these, you know, we are all among these change. We voted for change. We chose him as the representative of that change.
Yes.
So these same youths who did all this hard work now, today, 3 years down the line, were lazy.
Okay, let me take this call from Yakub, then I'll come to you, Joe. Okay. Yakub, are you there?
Morayo, I'm there. Good morning.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good morning to you all in the studio.
Good morning.
Jumso, I think I respect your opinion every time. Let me correct one impression here. Mr. President has been giving Nigerian media shots. One.
Yes, I never read once.
Yes, one. I can bear that witness. One.
Okay.
Then, I would say that I think Mr. President is missing it. I'm a die hand of this Mr. President. But this statement yesterday is a big blow. It's a big blow. I want Mr. President to come down to Wahum in Ikeja. If Mr. President says that Nigerian youth are lazy, you will see a lot of Nigerian youth, unemployment Nigerian youth, waiting at the gate for them to be engaged, for you to go out of the country and say that Nigerian youth are lazy. It is
No, wait, hang in there. Wait. Yakub, hang in there. Hang in there. Hang in there, Yakub. Hang in there. There are figures backing some of these claims up. We know that about 60 or 70% of Nigerians are illiterate. Yes or no?
Yes.
Hang in there.
Yes.
No, we're not talking about false now. We're talking about what he said.
Well, you said they're lazy and they're uneducated.
Is the accuracy of what he said? Okay, 70% of us are illiterate.
That's true. That's
70% of us are youths.
That's fact.
What he says, is it factual? Yes.
But you see, the thing is,
totally different issue.
listen, he's been in power for 3 years. How was it? If he wanted to come and tell us that there are a lot of us that are uneducated and unemployed and lazy people, he should come with facts of what he's done in the past 3 years that has taken us from being 52%, because we are 52% unemployed young people. What has he done?
In 3 years, this is what I've done. In spite of what I've done, these people have refused to read. These people have refused to work.
The figure. Okay, so you guys have dropped unemployment and underemployment is 52. Yes, 60% are illiterate. But guess what? In Zamfara, this year 2018, only 28 students applied for SSC.
Whose fault is that?
Insecurity. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is it that there's insecurity in Zamfara? That girls are kidnapped on a regular in their schools and they're now afraid to go to school. Whose responsibility is it to keep people secure, employed, and provide health?
You know, I mentioned earlier,
I had one question, and I wanted to ask Yakub. Truly, he's a supporter of President Buhari. The people who voted for President Buhari in 2015, what were you people expecting?
We wanted change.
Hold on. Answer one after the other. Wait,
go ahead, please.
He gave us 3. He said he would do insecurity, he will provide jobs, and he would fight corruption.
Yes.
And on those 3, I have always sat down here to hold him accountable. And we will still find him wanting on every 3 of them.
So let me answer your question. We voted Buhari because he came across as a man of integrity.
Okay.
And we felt that because
does he have integrity now?
That's not. Go
ahead, I'm listening to you.
Actually, he's still a man of integrity.
This man has integrity.
Yes. He's still a man of integrity. It's the people around him that are not telling the truth. He's still a man of integrity.
So let's get back to
you can't say he's not a man of integrity.
If we are all saying here, and everybody is shouting that the president doesn't know the truth of what is going on ground, you will blame him. If Governor Ambode doesn't know the truth of what is on ground, that Olusosu is still smoking away right now, we will blame him. And if any leader doesn't know what is going on, he's responsible.
We need to stop blaming people around the president.
He's the one. It's Thursday.
Okay.
We're supposed to be talking about family. All right? It just so happened that our president dropped a bomb in UK. And we had to talk about it. So we're going to take a break now. And we come back and invite a special guest to discuss marriage matters and mother matters. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Before a woman gets married, all our attention is on her spouse-to-be, even immediately after marriage. And in the honeymoon phase, they're always all about the husband. But later, when the children start coming, most women by default seem to shift their attention to the children. And this leaves most men wondering, who's this? Does this one really love me? So we ask, who should take more of your attention from a woman, the spouse or the children? Joining us on the show is a veteran Yoruba actor, Mrs. Morenike Alausa Suleiman. Welcome to the show, ma. Yes, sir. Now, our guest doesn't speak English, but we want to give every Nigerian an opportunity to be a guest on our show. So Jumake will be, and Tokwe and all of us will translate as much as we can. I know Mariam can't understand. So it doesn't mean that we can't have guests from other parts of the country too. So we want to give you the free platform for any Nigerian to be able to be on this show. So, but let me hear your views first before we come to our guest.
Yeah.
Men get that attention when we get married and all that, and they're all in all. But once the kids start coming, a lot of men feel, and I've watched so many movies where men feel as if they've been abandoned, you know. And it's true. Woman, and you think it's true?
Yes, it is true. I mean, you're not a child. Yeah. The child is helpless. Right. I need to focus on the child. But what most of the men, you know, complaining say is, okay, I agree. Even if you're concentrating 90% on the child, give me some time too. Right. I still want to be pampered. But women are like, I want to multitask, yes, but the child needs my attention more than you do. But it's when the children now grow up that men feel really abandoned. children get what's it called, attached to their mothers. So it's a different relationship. Daddy is just there, just greet him, I can't daddy, and that's it for the for the whole day.
Mommy, let me come to you, ma. What do you sing? Tí obìnrin bá ti marry, ṣé ọkọ ẹ̀ ló wà more important àbí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀?
I understand.
Ta ló wà more important? Ṣé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ló àbí ọkọ ẹ̀?
Kò sí tí ó wà important nínú àwọn méjèèjì.
Okay.
Àwọn méjèèjì ló ṣe kókó fún àwa obìnrin. Ìdí tí ọkọ fi ṣe kókó ni pé omi la kọ́kọ́ ń tẹ̀ báyìí, ṣé tó dò bá wà báyìí. Ẹ mọ̀ pé kéèyàn tó gbẹ́sẹ̀ sísàlẹ̀ orí omi lẹ́sẹ̀ yẹn máa kọ́kọ́ bọ́ sí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kó tó wá dúró sílẹ̀ lẹ̀. So omi la kọ́ ń tẹ̀ ká tó tẹ iyanrìn bí ìwé Yorùbá. Ìyẹn ni wípé ọkọ wa la kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ ká tó bímọ. Nígbà tí ìfẹ́ wà tá fẹ́ra wa la ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá bí ọmọ sáàárín wa.
Right. Okay,
So let me explain that quickly.
For a second. Yeah, talk about
so she mentioned she's in support that a woman, both of them are important. That's what she first said, that you need to love your husband and then also spend time with your children. She gave the proverb, the Yoruba proverb that if you're going into a river, you get into water before you get to the sand on the floor. So invariably, you touch the sand, the water before touching the sand. That means that you've met your husband before meeting the children.
And
so
there will be no children
without the husband. So the water, you can't. So your focus should be on your husband as well as before getting towards the children. Now, on this case, I have always advocated for, I carry husband put for head, I'm loving in Tokyo, I'm loving in Lagos, I'm loving everywhere. So I am for the husband and wife being together. Now, the challenge comes when one person is left to handle the family on his or her own. If in actual fact, the husband and wife are one, they are both managing the children.
Very true.
It is not, my wife is taking care of the children, he's not taking care of me. You are not a child. We are both running the home. We both have children to take care of. If you now abdicate your duty as a father to me being an only person taking care of the children, I won't have time for you. The real truth is that as if both of you as husband and wife are both raising and managing the children, there will be nobody feeling left out.
Okay, let me Mara come in. Mommy, yes.
Well said.
Ṣé tí wàá rí ọmọ wa?
Yes.
Ó tún ṣe kókó fún wa. Ó ṣe pàtàkì nítorí ẹ̀yìn wa ọ̀la. Nígbà míì àwọn ọkọ wa náà ta tún wí. Ó lè gbé ṣe dé ńgbà míì báyìí. Tán ní ráyè téèyàn mọ́. Tí wọ́n á ta síta. Tí ò sí nǹkan tá lè ṣe sí. Àmọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa òun la máa bójú ẹ̀yìn tó máa kàn tó tún máa kú lọ́kọ wa. Ọmọ náà ṣe kókó lọ́dọ̀ àwa obìnrin.
So she mentioned that children are also very, very important because if you do not have kids, you will look back and there'll be no support. Go ahead, Mira.
Oh, okay, that was it.
I
mean, it was long.
He said that
husbands,
children are just as important because women that your husband would mess up, they'll go out there and stray. When your husband strays, the children is what you will be looking at, and they'll become your new husband.
I think
this is my sister.
All right, for me, I can understand how a mother and a wife would put all her concentration on the children.
Right.
I mean, these men, you know, they make their mistakes and things like that, and you need to find a situation where you would, you know, your children just would love you all the time, unconditionally. So it's easy to be able to love them even more. I know that for me. I know that for me, in the beginning, my first child, I remember usually on Saturdays, my husband and I would like to, Saturdays or Sundays, we'll take a drive just around. I would like to do that. And then when my son came, and he would say, let's go for a drive. I'm like, with my baby here, you know. I think...
Carry the baby and go.
No, please, my baby, it was a home protected. Please. My baby. Exactly. When he was a baby, he needed that attention. But now my husband and I are on the road all the time. And the children are like, Mommy, when are you coming home? So there's time.
3 weeks after having my kids. 3 weeks after having my twins. I just told myself that my entire life was now just around. I had 2 boys, 2 babies. It was breastfeed, try and adjust the head, everything. I was so totally being a mother. I just told my husband, can we escape and just go and watch a movie?
But let me come to mommy for a
second.
So
you need to find that time.
Mommy, I want to please talk about translate. Not John, okay? I want to yale, right? Tori ìyàwó wọn ní time wọn. Tori ìyàwó wọn ló focus on some of them. Not all of them, because on me. Ti ìyàwó wọn ló focus so much on the children. Ni ó jẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣe no ṣe kan yale. So, kí lẹ feel pé is the right thing to yẹ kí yàn ṣe as their spouse.
Speak English.
Because I understand what you're saying.
Kí lẹ feel pé nǹkan tó yẹ kí yàn ṣe ló yẹ kí ṣe.
She understands.
Yes, ma'am.
Ṣé àwọn bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ fúnra rẹ̀ ṣá?
Yes, ma'am. Kí lẹ feel the right thing.
Èyí pé tún sọ náà.
Ó ní pé tí ọkùnrin bá yàlè, ó lè jẹ́ pé nítorí ìyàwó tọ́jú ẹ̀, pé ìyàwó kọjú sọ́mọ.
Ó máa ń wáyé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà.
So kí ni the right thing? What should the marriage?
Kí ni kíyàwó ṣe?
Tó bá jẹ́ pé nítorí pé ìyàwó yẹn kò ráyè tọkọ ẹ̀ lọ́kọ ìṣèlú ń wò ta. Tóun náà bá wá ti rí pé nǹkan yẹn ti ń lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, àtúnṣe ló kù kó ṣe fúnra rẹ̀ kó ṣe ń jì.
Okay, to prevent that, in the sense that, what's the ideal home setting? So, mo marry ọkọ mi, and we're doing love in Tokyo back and forth. Our bímọ, the child needs attention. Mo fẹ́ focus attention on the child. How does a woman balance pé mo breastfeed, mo ń ṣe oúnjẹ, mo ń ṣe, but mo ráyè àti wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ daddy pé daddy, báwo dẹ̀ nílé ni o?
I think that culturally, the family system does not favor husband and wife being together. The family system of our culture is for the wife to die of stress, sort of, because...
Don't say die, that's a strong word.
Okay. When the family... yes.
Fall down with stress.
Yes. Because the family, our cultural system is where the man... that's how we grew up. We have parents that the mom is at home, she has a small shop in front of the house, she would get everybody prepared and then she focused on that one. The next thing, the husband goes to work, comes back, she's the one cooking and doing, she's overstressed out, and then we complain and he cheats. So the circle has not worked for us so far, which is why I propose what should be the better way. As the family has come together, husband and wife, I got your question, Jumoke, and that's what I'm going to answer.
Mommy.
That husband and wife have come together, the focus should be on both of them working together as one. Right. The idea is when you have become one, everything you are doing together. So if your husband wanted time from you...
Let's take advice from mommy. That's why she's here.
Exactly.
So tell mommy what you just said. Báwo la ṣe lè balance
a young wife.
Báwo la ṣe ṣe sọ pé one no kò ní yẹ fúnra wọn.
Láti wí pé àìrítọ́jú ìyàwó lọ́dọ̀ ọkùnrin ló fi bọ́ síta bí. Obìnrin náà yẹ tóun náà bá tí kì í bá ṣe pé tiẹ̀ wà lára ẹ̀ tàbí tó jó ní ṣe.
Mommy, understand question yẹn. So ìyàwó àtọkọ marry nísìn. Wọ́n àwọn méjèèjì nìkan náà jọ wà nílé, so they are enjoying attention. Nísìn wọ́n wá bímọ, ìyàwó fẹ́ focus on ọmọ, but kò fẹ́ abandon ọkọ náà at the same time. So kí ni obìnrin, a young wife, báwo ló ṣe máa ṣe àti balance méjèèjì?
Ó máa wáyé láti balance méjèèjì.
Báwo?
Ṣebí ọmọ ó ní àkókò tá a máa tọ́jú ẹ̀, tá a bá jí láàárọ̀, tá a ṣiṣẹ́ ilé, tá a wẹ̀ fọmọ wa, tá a fún lóúnjẹ, aṣọ oúnjẹ ọkọ wa náà.
Okay,
I have a question for mommy. I have a question for mommy, please. I have a question for mommy. Please, can I ask her this question?
Okay, ask.
Then you what does she think about, it's sort of like a whole different topic, about polygamy now. Then, could that have been the reason why, you know, when a woman gives birth to a child, the husband moves to the next wife, so that there's always a woman that is taking care of. So there's always a woman that is taking care of this man, and maybe this new system doesn't work.
Nítorí ọkùnrin máa fẹ́ yàwó bí méjì sí mẹ́ta, bóyá nítorí ní àwọn obìnrin ṣe jókòó ti ọmọ. Pé bọ̀ nísìnyí tẹ́ pé
you have misunderstood the question.
Ó ní pé torí àwọn obìnrin.
Let's go on a break.
No.
We'll be right back.
That's not the question.
Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. So we're going to take some tweets. Chimoke, please.
Jude Shoyemi says, just know that your husband is your first and last child, 2 in 1. And that is one of the reasons you called us babe.
I don't call my husband babe.
Adefila says, see Morayo murdering my mother tongue far, carrying his hands on his head. You are sure getting sued for this injustice. Shout out to your guests, Ereko, and well done, ladies.
Okay.
Awo Larusheye says, Jumoke, how many times did I call you?
2 times.
You can see Morayo is using style to polish the truth. Please, I love your opinions. Like I said before, reduce the truth. Oh, okay. Peter says, now I know better grasp of the Yoruba language than Morayo.
Okay, let's take let's take. Shago, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Thanks for calling, please. Go ahead.
Go call Yoruba.
Okay.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Nígbà tí wá sórí tẹlifíṣàn lẹ́yìn, ó ti fi àṣírí àwọn obìnrin tó jókòó síbẹ̀, ó ti tú àṣírí wọn síta.
My Yoruba is A1.
Àwọn Yorùbá tó ń sọ yìí, mọ́mì mi, ǹjẹ́ kìí ṣe pé àtàrà ọlọ́pọ̀? Kí ni àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tá a lè gbé láti mú ìṣe àti àṣà wa láti fi kọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa?
Ló bá tán.
Ó dá mi lójú pé àwọn tó jókòó ti yẹ pẹ̀lú Yorùbá tí mo gbọ́ tó ń sọ yẹn.
Tó lè gbórúkọ Yorùbá.
Ní Yorùbá gidi.
Kò ṣẹjọ́ wa o.
Ó ṣé bàbá mi. Ó ṣé bàbá mi. Èmi gangan ìyàlẹ́nu ló ń jẹ́ fún mi lórí ìjókòó yìí láti pé gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò tó jókòó tó orúkọ Yorùbá náà ń jẹ́.
He said that we are hearing so that our Igbo
Mommy,
jẹ́ kí n dárákùnrin yẹn lóhùn. Ṣé ẹ̀yin rí òyìnbó láyé?
Tó sọ Yorùbá.
Tó sọ Yorùbá. Yóò bá sọ bá àfi bíi pé kọ́kọ́kọ́ ó lọ dìgbò lùkì ni. Kò ní torí pé kíní kó bá sọ òyìnbó ẹ̀. Mo máa láìka àwọn Ìgbò púpọ̀ àti ilẹ̀ mi o. Kò sí bọ́mọ wọn ṣe lè bọ́yẹ̀ lè bí sílẹ̀ Yorùbá tó.
Ó máa gbọ́ Ìgbò.
Ìgbò wọn yẹn ṣàṣàṣà ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Lẹ́nu wọn.
Kakora wa.
Kí ló dé?
No, mọ́mì, Yorùbá Lagos làwa gbọ́, kò ń ṣe fà gbọ́.
Èmi gangan kọ́, èyí wọ́n kí n máa sọ ìlú Èkó. Èkó gidi ni mí.
Mommy, Mariam is lost.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé àṣà tiwa náà lárugẹ.
In fact, Governor Ambode ti sọ pé a máa máa sọ Yorùbá officially
lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. So mo fẹ́ sọ pé kẹ́ bá wa dá question Mariam lóhùn. Wọ́n sọ pé láyé ìgbà títí ìgbà tẹ̀yìn jẹ́ àwọn ìyàwó kékeré pé ṣé nítorí pé obìnrin tọ́jú ọmọ kò ráyè ọkọ làwọn ọkùnrin ṣe ń fẹ́ ìyàwó púpọ̀ so that eléyìí bá kọjú sọ́mọ eléyìí àṣà àráyè tèmi á bá mi dáná.
That's Mariam's question.
Kì í ṣe torí ẹ̀ o torí ẹ̀ kọ́ ni ọkùnrin ṣe ń fẹ́ ìyàwó méjì ìgbà kan àwa pàápàá máa ń náwó sí ìgbà míì obìnrin míì ló máa fẹ́ ìyàwó fọkọ pé wàá fẹ́ ọmọdé.
Kí ló dé ó sùn.
rà mo láìka ọmọ ìwà ẹ̀dá ó dẹ̀ jáde ní
wọ́n ṣe yẹn mọ́ táìmì
wọ́n lè ṣe mọ́ èmi náà ò lè kàn ṣe mọ́ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́ba wọ́n máa là díẹ̀ yé yín ṣé bí ìgbà títí wa ni wọ́n béèrè
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
nígbà títí wa tọkọ wa ò bá fẹ́yàwó lé wa àwọn èèyàn máa ń gbàgbọ́ pé ó ti de ọkọ yẹn mọ́lẹ̀ ni oògùn ló ṣe ẹ̀rọ kìíní kan so tọkọ wa bá fẹ́yàwó lé wa a máa gbà gẹ́gẹ́ bí àbúrò wa iye ò dẹ̀ dífẹ́ ọkọ tiwa lọ́wọ́ láti pé ká má ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ò dífẹ́ àwọn ọmọ wa lọ́wọ́ a tún máa ń láìkì láti kó ọmọ ìyàwó àti ìyálé.
ẹ kó gbogbo wọn máa bẹ́.
màámi ni.
tí o bá fẹ́ ìyàwó kejì ńkọ́ family tí o bá fẹ́ ìyàwó kejì ńkọ́.
ọkọ tí o bá fẹ́ ìyàwó kejì láyé ìgbà yẹn ni o èébú ló jẹ́sẹ̀ pé ìyá ẹ̀ olórogún ọmọ òlọ́wàgùn.
The expressions on your face.
Let's take this call.
Àmọ́ nísìnyí.
Thank God it was the only.
Èmi náà tẹ̀bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ gbàgbà. Fọ́mọ mi ọkùnrin.
Kó fẹ́yàwó méjì.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mi dẹ̀ fẹ́ fọ́mọ mi obìnrin.
Kó fẹ́yàwó méjì.
Let me take this call.
Àmọ́ kí wọ́n tún wá àwọn ṣe o. Máa ń sọ fún ọmọ mi ọkùnrin pé ẹ wo ilé rẹ̀ ẹ wo ọmọ kẹ́ tó fẹ́. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ti mú wá pé ìyàwó mi rè
No other
Mi
person.
gbọ́dọ̀ rẹ lómi mọ́.
Okay, all right.
Èmi ṣe yàkọ́ ní bọ́ fìdá.
Tọ́pẹ́, can you translate?
Kí ló tẹ̀ ti ṣe rójú olóró sí? Tí bá rí lẹ́yìn wọn lásán.
A few seconds. Let's take calls.
Hello.
Hello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Go ahead.
My name is Ibrahim, calling from Ogun State.
Hi, Ibrahim.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ ma.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ o.
Ẹ kú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ma.
Àwa nìyẹn o.
Tí mo rí fún ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni pé many ways tí a fi máa lè gan lè ó fa many problems sínú ilé because many of us dey máa ń pàdé ara lójú àwọn fẹ́ra wa stand ara wa is it okay the person I want to marry does he have
English.
It will yeah, switch over.
the ability láti ṣe nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ but those are the things as no mo whatever àwọn ẹ̀yà ayé àtijọ́ ẹ̀ they get it right because ọ̀nà tí wọ́n gbà máa rí ara ó pa then nípa ọ̀rọ̀ tí ọkọ̀ tẹ́ wá lọ ẹ̀ ever again I was so surprised pé well many girls tó wà ní tàbí ìsìn wọ́n wà submissive so olófà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní problem ní ilé ọkọ ẹ̀.
Okay, submissive.
That word.
Let me just interpret what she said.
All right.
So what she said was in answer to Miriam's question that back in the day, it wasn't strictly because of raising children that made men to marry, go into polygamy, that men were polygamous and it was allowed. That even women, married women were happy to have a new wife and they bring the new wife and treat the new wife as a younger sister.
Why?
And that they're even challenged that you don't have you're the only wife, you have charmed your husband,
yes.
or there's no competition, you are not motivated to be a better wife because you don't have anybody competing for your attention. They also insult children who don't have step siblings that you didn't have any challenge. If you had step siblings, you would have been toughened up as a child growing up. So those were the advantages of polygamy as seen in their time.
Mommy, I like to
round off the show. Man,
so,
I'm a good interpreter.
Fún wa ní ìtàn.
Ìmọ̀ràn.
Fún wa ní ìmọ̀ràn.
I don't know. I'm just laughing.
Check it better translate.
Fún wa ní ìmọ̀ràn. Fáwọn.
Advice. Brian, I give up.
Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò wá ní pápẹ́ ẹ̀yin ọmọ ọ̀sìn ẹ má rí eré kò ní ìrí pé kí ni ṣe bàbá ìkẹ́ tó ní ìyàwó méjì dandan bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ o èmi pàápàá ò fẹ́ mọ́ ayé ìgbà títí wa nìyẹn àmọ́ ìwọ ọmọ obìnrin tó ò fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ẹ fẹ́ yàwó lé ẹ tàbí kó wò ta wọn náà tọ́jú ìwà ẹ o tún fa ọkọ ẹ mọ́ra kó o fùwà tó yẹ kí ọmọ rere fù nínú ilé ọkọ mọ àkókò tó yẹ kọ́kọ́ ẹ jẹ kó mu jẹ́ kí ṣe ara ẹ ní alámọ̀ràn ọkọ ẹ advice àbí. ṣọkọ ẹ lálámọ̀ràn ọkọ ẹ ẹ jọ máa bára yín sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ fúnra yín ní ìṣítí bí ẹ̀yìn wá ọ̀la yín àtàwọn ọmọ yín ṣe máa dà.
Exactly. Talk about translate,
so
please.
Quickly, what she said is
ó tàwọn obìnrin nìyẹn ó kọkùnrin.
So she's saying advice to women that when you get married,
draw your husband
take care of your pay attention to the children and know the time when you take care of them, and pay attention to your husband, draw him close, be his advisor, give him love, be his confidant, and spend time with him.
Okay, mommy.
Tí ọkùnrin ń sìn.
Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin ṣe ti rí pé tàwọn obìnrin ni mo ti sọ yẹn ẹ̀yin náà pàápàá bí ẹni pàkúrọ̀ ìgbà míì ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin lọ ta obìnrin ẹ̀yin lẹ máa ń wá ọ̀tá fáwọn ìyàwó yín ẹ̀sọ́ àgbéjẹmọ́wọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí tilé yín tó yín ẹ ní ìtẹ́lọ́rùn tí ìtẹ́lọ́rùn bá ti wà láyé yìí kò sí gbogbo nǹkan lónìí.
Fantastic.
They say that you're the one that caused us to have enemies.
Excuse me, because also
you know that one. You're the one that caused us to have enemies.
That one you understand. So for the men, be patient, be contented with what you have at home. Don't bring in that extra person because that person might become the enemy and cause strife within your house. Be satisfied with what you have.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
God bless you. Yes, ma'am. Have a fabulous day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.